I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Flutter, flutter. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing and climbing, I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean I lost my style. Darling, where were you when my heart was on the ground? I thought time would prove that you would stick around. I guess time starts down, a king without his crown. Now I'm breaking and you're faking, girl. You never made a sound. Oh, wait, I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired with yesterday. Flutter, flutter. When I let you go, ooh, I just pulled you closer. Ooh. I can't understand where it came from, but you got it, I got it. It began in the land of the sandstorm. I fought it, though I wanted everything to do with what you gave to me. it came from, but you're back in with the passion. I'm awake with the flame in a hailstorm. I'm back in, I gotta have it. Everything to do with what you give to me. Loosening my grip as pull you into me. When I let you go, it just pulled you closer. It's a long departure. It's a long departure. Deep in the dark, down on my knees, I've seen things that you wouldn't believe. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. Here we go. I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. All my hope was fading away. I'm not gonna make it to the end of the day. I was lost until I found that I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Invincible.
I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down. That I'm invincible. Nobody gon' bring me down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another race here with Gsra. or Gsra. I don't know why it's just S there, but Gsra UMP Modifieds. It's week number 4 here at Lernerville Speedway. A great field of cars. It looks like about 16 drivers on board here with us tonight. We got about a minute left here of practice here at Lernerville, so praying that my overlay stays up for most of the race. You know, kind of get tired of using SDK, but you know, I'm hoping that it doesn't crash on me. Of course, if it does, you know, I got my backup. But currently waiting on drivers to take the track more. I believe right now everyone's is currently sitting in the pits, waiting to see what's gonna happen. Maybe a couple drivers out there. I'm not too sure. Track state looks to be pretty good right now, pretty slick on top, so might see some familiar faces here tonight. Tyler Jackson ends up coming back after missing last week. Last week's winner, Tyler Bickford, not here. Clifford currently finished second, mostly top 3 almost every race. He's here, so maybe he can get the job done here tonight, but I believe it is time for your qualifying here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's bring up our qualifying bar. And we'll hop on somebody real quick. So everyone would get 3 minutes for 3 laps. So we'll see who goes out there first. We'll stay on board here with Devin here. Devin in a 12 car. He's going to take green flag here for your first lap in for qualifying. Currently, Devin sitting first lap in a 15.141. 15.141 for Devin. Currently sitting P1 right now for Mr. Devin. Try to bring up my other screen real quick because my overlay does not want to work. Yeah, so timing right now is kind of a little bit messed up on my end, but currently Devin's still sitting P1. P1 with a... Sorry, 15.141. 15.141 for Devin. And as I say that, Jordan jumps up to P1 now, so Jordan is sitting up there now with a 15.11. Scott Dobbs up to P3 as well, 15.31 his best lap, or sorry, 15.14 best lap. And there's Clifford Dorisco right now in the 63. He goes up to the top of the charts with a 15.09. 15.09 for Clifford Dorisco. Second lap faster, 15.08. Heading on to his last lap here, I do believe. White flag waving down low in the 3 and 4. Clifford, can he come out with anything better? No, last lap 15.66. 15.66 with him on his last lap. Last guy on the track will be Cool. Cool in the 7th machine out now for his qualifying session. First lap in for Cool, 15.261. 15.261, certainly 10th quick overall. 10th quick for Cool right now. Coming out of turn 3 and 4 for his second lap is a little bit better. Yes, it is a 15.33 now. 15.33, 26 is still his best lap, so a little bit slower. Coming out of turn number 4, see if he can improve here. He's going to get a little bit tight, loses it, and blinks, and going to lose some ground there. So I believe that's going to wrap up our qualifying session. Yes, it is. So everyone knows what to do now. Heat race action is about to get underway. Congrats to, I believe it was Dan, and Dex was outside the... Alright, well, there it is. Overlay crashed. Not surprised. Saw that coming. So, we're going to be working with SDK for right now, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get that up and ready for you. Here we go, heat race number 1. Grid looks like this, ladies and gentlemen. Inside row number 1 will be Tyler Jackson and Jordan on outside of him. Inside row number 2 will be Scott Dobbs and Scott Merrick on outside. Inside of row number 3 will be Jackson Johnstone and Elliot O'Neill on outside of him. And inside of row number 4 will be Tate and Randy O'Neill tagging the end of the field. So, a very, very good strength of field here for field. Let's see who will come on top. 8 laps of distance. Pace truck pulls off out of turn number 4. Or turn 3. Tyler Jackson looking to get another win here with Gsra as we're back under green here tonight at Lernerville. Tyler Jackson blinking like crazy right now, but we got a big wreck. Jordan inside.
Yellow.
And I believe that's Scott Dobbs. So Jordan and Scott involved in the first wreck and the first caution already. Take a look at our replay here. Scott Dobbs on the bottom there in a 29 machine, 23. Kind of pushed up a little bit there, making some contact there with, I believe it was Elliott in the 310. No, Scott. Jordan down low. See what happened. Jordan ended up losing it. Yeah. Kinda. He kinda had to check up a little bit because Tyler Jackson blinking. So a little bit of light contact. Nothing too serious with these guys. Not too sure if caution laps are counting. We'll find out as when we get ready to go here. But Tyler Jackson up front right now. Scott Merrick in second. He had a tough time trying to get around Jackson Johnstone last week at Volusia. We'll see if he can get it done here tonight. Johnstone up to third. Elliott fourth. Tate now fifth. And Randy sitting in that sixth position. So Scott and Jordan both lose heavy positions and go back to the field. As we wait on Jordan, I do believe. Not too sure. We should be getting ready to go one here. I believe we are one to go. So keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, a good field of cars. Tell you what, this is Jackson's favorite track from what I got told, so we'll see. Green flag back out for heat race number 1. Jackson blinking again. We'll go on board here with Scott Merrick. Scott Merrick sitting P2. Here comes Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone battling for P2 now. He's going to go to the top of the racetrack. He's there 3 wide for second. The 55 of Tate, I believe. No. More contact. Scott, Tate. Oh my. Big wreck. Big wreck. Big wreck. Down the front stretch. I believe caution laps are counting. We're only 2 laps to go. Tyler Jackson right now up front leading. Jackson Johnstone, Elliot O'Neill, Tate. Right now your top 4. Right now it's actually giving Tyler I believe a lap down. Not too sure what's going on, but Jackson Johnstone up front. Now it's Tyler Jackson now up front. So white flag waving though. Down the back stretch into 3 and 4 for the final turn. Checkered flag waving. Tyler Jackson will win heat race number 1 here at Lernerville. Second go to Jackson. Third to Elliott. Tate round out 4th. And a good battle there for 5th. Scott Merrick, Jordan, Randy, and Scott Dobbs rounding out your top 8 here. As we just saw Scott go flying there. Heat race number 2 lineups look like this, ladies and gentlemen. Heat race number 2 lines it up like this, ladies and gentlemen. try to get it real quick for you. Inside of row number 1 will be Clifford Driscoll. Outside of him will be Devin. Inside of row number 2 will be Aaron Carwell and Rob Atone. Rob Atone. Sorry if I say your last name wrong. Inside of row number 3 will be Cole and Robert McCann on the outside of him. Inside of row number 4 will be Chris Edwards and Nicholas on outside of him. Another 8-car heat race for you all. So we did learn caution laps are counting, so it's going to shake some things up though. A little bit, not too much. Clifford right now, he could start P2 if he wins heat race number 2, but Devin is pretty fast as we saw in qualifying. Aaron on another guy to keep your eye out. Chris Edwards, a guy to also watch out for. He's also in the back for some reason. Probably not his strongest track to run, but you know, he is pretty fast. So make sure you guys keep an eye out on him. But here we go, heat race number 2 about to get underway. Clifford, Devin, Aaron, Rob, your top 4. We'll see who comes out on top here for heat race number 2. We are back underway here at Lernerville.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag waving. What a good start there for Clifford. Aaron gets a little bit sideways, currently running P3. Devin has that P2 spot. Aaron trying to defend third off from Cole now. Cole trying to work the inside, but here comes Rob on outside of him down the backstretch. Cole down low, Rob on top. Aaron sees him on the top. He's going to slide up to the top. Now Cole's going to get a little bit closer here to Aaron as Devin seems to be rolling in here on Clifford now. Clifford's still up front, leading by almost 2 car lengths. Aaron trying to get the top in right now, trying to reel it in. Maybe get something to work with here before heading into the feature to figure out what you want to run. Cole currently running in that P4, the only car to move up 1 spot so far in the heat race. We'll keep your eyes on here with second place runner trying to chase down Clifford here, Devin, as Aaron also gets a little bit closer to him. He is running a different line in the 3 and 4 than what these guys are. He's running a top and bottom slider in the 1 and 2, so he might get a little bit closer here as we're under 2 laps to go. Aaron almost there to the inside of Devin. He's going to try one more time here on the top. Devin goes to the top now. He sees the run. 2 to go this time by now. Devin back down low with Clifford. Clifford's going to stay consistent there on the bottom where he feels good. White flag waving. Clifford going to go on top now. Search for a line. White flag waving for the 63. Clifford to the middle of the racetrack. He slips up just a little bit. Lets Devin get to the inside of him. Devin's going to try down low here. One last chance for a heat race win. Down low, side by side on turn number 4. Give heat race number 2 to Clifford. Second goes to Devin. Third, Aaron. Fourth, Cole. Rob will finish 5th. Robert 6th. Chris Edwards 7th. And Nicholas rounding out in the 8th position. I believe it is your warm-up. Yes, it is. So 5-minute warm-up here for these guys. So we'll be right back for your lineup for tonight's A main, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoyed a little bit of warm-up from these guys. Alright, so no warm-up, straight to the A main, that's what I like. Alright, here we go. Here is your starting lineup for tonight's A main. Starting inside of row number 1 will be Tyler Jackson and Clifford Driscoll, and outside of him inside of row number 2 will be Jackson Johnstone and Devin on outside of him. Inside of row number 3 be Elliot O'Neill and Aaron on outside of him. Inside of row number 4 be Tate and Cool. Inside of row number 5 be Scott Merrick and Rob Atone on outside of him. Inside of row number 6 will be Randy O'Neill and Robert on outside of him. Inside of row number 7 will be Jordan and Chris Edwards. Inside of row number 8 will be Scott Dobbs and Nicholas on the outside of him, and I believe that rounds out your 16 car field, so a very strong field of cars, like I said, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, Tyler Jackson, the man who has won your first 2 races with Gsra back-to-back, misses week 3 at Volusia, comes back here for week 4 at Lernerville. Is he going to get the job done here tonight? I don't know. We'll find out. We're going to get ready to go green here as the pace truck pulls off out of turn number 3. Clifford also searching for his first victory here for Gsra, currently in second in points to Tyler Jackson. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen, out of turn number 4, we are underway.
Green flag, green flag.
Your A main underway right now. Clifford and Tyler Jackson right now. Your 1, 2, 3. Jackson Johnstone right there sitting P3. He's going to lose P3 though to Elliott, I believe, in the 55. Elliott running the very bottom of the track. Devin in the 6 car of Aaron right there as well, not giving up. Jackson Johnstone trying to get that top rolling, but here comes Clifford down low. Clifford side by side for the lead right now, looking for the lead. Tyler Jackson blinking still, but he's on the top. He's going to slip up just a little bit. Clifford's going to get the run down the backstretch. And to turns 3 and 4, we have a new leader. Give it to Clifford right now. Clifford has the lead right now. Tyler Jackson sitting P2. He's going to dive down low. Elliot O'Neill almost a little bit of contact there, but the leader is battling out for a position right now, ladies and gentlemen. Looking pretty good for a main. Jackson Johnstone on top as well. Got a car going over the top as well. I believe that was Nicholas. Nicholas goes over the top. They're 3-4 wide for second right now. Tyler Jackson holding on for dear life right now, just trying to hold off that second position as Clifford wants to see these guys battle it out behind him. 6 laps out of 30 complete so far. Right now, showing Rob in the lead, which we all know he's not. He is a lap down, so first car going a lap down. Driscoll up front, looking pretty good. Tyler Jackson still trying to find some momentum here at Lernerville, but not happening as Jackson Johnstone slowly gaining some ground here on your 8 machine of Tyler Jackson. He's going to send it down low in a 1 and 2, send it side by side down the backstretch. Jackson not giving up right now. Tyler Jackson, like I said, just keeps blinking right now, so you never know. You might see something happen in the later future of him, maybe. I'm not too sure. But we'll also keep a good eyes on here for the battle for 4th as well. Devin and Elliot O'Neill battling out for P4 as Jackson Johnstone kind of made a mistake. That let Elliot catch up to him, and Devin taking his time trying to roll the bottom here. But Tyler Jackson, like I said, blinking like crazy right now. Is just not helping your 3rd place runner and your and other people behind him. But right now it's making it work, staying right behind him in 2nd. And you saw there Clifford running your fastest lap so far here tonight. We'll go on board here. I believe Devin caught the inside wall. He's side by side now with Scott. Scott's got P5 down the backstretch. And yellow is out. Scott Dobbs bringing out our first caution in tonight's feature. Take a look at that. Hop on board here with Scott Dobbs. Early contact in the heat race. Now in your feature, we'll see what happened here. He's going to run top here on 1 and 2. Oh, look like Rob might have had some contact there with Tate and nowhere to go for Scott, as he just got hit big time and he goes over.
I'll see you guys.
But I do believe Scott Dobbs is coming right back out. Yep. Tyler Jackson on the track. Rob, I believe, is calling a night. Dobbs back out. Good to see him coming back out. That's good. Maybe? No. Maybe it was Tyler Jackson. I believe Tyler Jackson. Yes, he did. Tyler Jackson ended up leaving the race. Maybe internet is acting up. He decided just to pull it off for the safe side of everyone else racing here tonight. So credit to Tyler Jackson there. Maybe hopefully he can get it fixed before next week. But Clifford right now leading the field over Jackson Johnstone, Devin and Elliot O'Neill right behind him. So we'll see if Clifford can keep it up and get his first win here tonight at GSRA as we're entering a 3 and 4. We are back underway here for tonight's feature.
Green flag, green flag.
13 out of 30 complete right now. Elliot O'Neill battling it out with Jackson Johnstone for second. Elliot's going to take it away right now, down low, running the middle. Clifford on top, running away from the field. Jackson's going to pull away from him in the front stretch now, so he's currently running P1. Or sorry, sitting P2. Trying to deal with a little bit of something here. Sorry about that, guys. But a good battle between Elliot O'Neill and Jackson Johnstone, still battling for P2 as Clifford still up front leading away. Devin's going to get a little bit closer to Elliot here. Devin as well running top. Scott Merrick running P5. He's currently up 4 spots. Jordan up 7 spots here tonight. Scott Dobbs also worked his way up to the top 10. He's up 7 spots as well. Good slider there. Contact being made, oh boy, between Aaron. Aaron threw a haymaker there on Scott. Got a little bit of contact there with Cool, but somehow misses Scott big time. We'll see if we get another one here from Aaron. Aaron's going to send it down low to 3 and 4, side by side with Cool. Cool right now does not want to be in the mix of this, I'll tell you that. We'll go back up here right now. We'll see what's going on up front. Devin still currently running P4. Elliott still 3rd. And Clifford pulling away big time. He's got his second lead. And as I say that, caution is out again. Well, I believe it was possibly Scott again. We'll keep our eyes on here. They were battling pretty good back here for three wide, going for 1 position. And, oops, I did not mean to do that right there. 3 wide, like I said. Go down the backstretch here, going slow-mo. Cool, kind of sideways. Scott tried to fix himself, caught a little bit of contact, and absolutely spun himself there, so not too sure if he meant to do that, and I believe that probably ended his night, to be honest, as we're not seeing him on the feed no more. But give our hands applause to this man, Clifford, leading the field so far tonight at Lernerville. He is going to try to get his first win, or we're going to see Jackson Johnstone get his first win, or Devin or Elliott. Right now, your top 5 are all looking for a first win, and I tell you what, the only person I know who really wants it is this Clifford guy sitting in P3. Pace truck lights are off. We're going to be getting ready to go back underway. Clifford wants to try to get a good start here off from Jackson. Maybe try to pull away just a little bit, maybe. Green flag, back out. Elliot O'Neill was ready for that start. Clifford back to the lead. Elliot O'Neill down low, looking for the lead. Not going to get it. Elliot's going to take second, though, from Jackson, but Jackson's back on top. Jackson's going to roll there. A little bit of tightness going on. Not too sure. He's got a battle for second right now. Clifford still up front, looking pretty good. Jackson Johnstone trying to find some momentum here as Elliot O'Neill takes that third position. Devin and Scott right behind him. No, good battle. Here comes Jordan as well. Jordan right now has moved up 6 spots, 7 spots in tonight's feature. He's rolling the bottom of the racetrack as everyone else is on top. Aaron's going to get a run on outside. A little bit of contact maybe to not send him over, which is good. Elliot O'Neill looking for second now. We're under 10 laps to go now. Elliott has P2. Here comes Devin to the inside. Jackson throws a slider. Side by side down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Elliott looking for a slider into turn 4. He's going to come up, come across. He's going to get it. Jackson right there. Staying side by side with him. Another crossover move here from Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone and Elliott going at it for P2. This is what Clifford wants to see. These guys go at it. Elliott right back to the inside of him, and Slider Fest going on for P2. Johnstone and Elliot O'Neill going at it. 5 laps to go, and no! Oh no! A good battle for second, and I believe Scott Merrick bringing out our third caution here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a look here. Look like maybe Devin came across. Probably didn't mean to. We'll see. Maybe, yeah, a little bit of contact. A little bit of weird contact there. Not too sure where it was at. Then kind of got him loose. Jordan, really no time to react there and just kind of spun Scott. And Aaron probably got a piece of him. Yep. And Scott Merrick is absolutely over the top. So he's probably got some damage. Did not go in for a fast repair, so. We're going to be under single file restarts now since we're under 10 laps to go. When we come green, I believe we're going to be under 5 laps to go. Green flag back out. Clifford off to great starts. Elliot O'Neill holding off Jackson Johnstone. Johnstone right now sitting P3. Now Elliot's going to set his eyes for the lead. Coming to 27 out of 30 this time by for Clifford. Clifford on top looking pretty good. Jordan takes that fourth position away from Devin. Now here comes Aaron. Aaron, oh, Jordan over the top. He's going to slide up, loses some traction. He's going to keep it going though, and a little bit of late contact there. Nothing too bad though. Devin battling out with Aaron now. Devin battling out for P4. Jackson Johnstone back over the back end of the 55 at Elliot O'Neill as we're coming to 2 to go this time by Clifford. 2 laps remaining. Can he get it done as these two battle it out behind him for second now? We'll stay on board here with Elliot O'Neill and Jackson as they battle for P2. A little bit of contact. White flag waving. No more cautions for the feature. Side by side, Jackson has one more shot to take that P2 away from Elliot. Elliot goes over the top. No! Elliot over the top. He's going to try to maintain his momentum. He's going to lose 3, 4, 5 spots. And Devin takes the final 3rd spot away from Elliot. Oh no, heartbreak for Elliot, but a big heart here from Clifford. Clifford finally gets it done here tonight at Lernerville Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, for week number 4. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with your top 3, of course. So give me a hot second, and we'll bring in our top 3 for your interviews. All right, let's bring in Devin real quick. Devin, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hang on, give me a hot second. All right, there we go. All right, Devin, man, congrats on a drive here tonight. Heat race, I believe it was number 2. It looked pretty good. You had a shot, and take us back to what you could have possibly done a little bit different. Heat race number 2, but going to A main, you looked pretty a little bit different. Kind of fell back and worked yourself back up to the front. Managed to steal P3 away from Elliott. So take us back to how your night went here.
Man, honestly, the heat race, I think I just had my wheel settings off a little bit. I think that was what was killing me a little bit. And then I think I overcorrected it for the feature, and I think that's what killed me in the feature. So was just kind of chasing that. I don't run UMPs a whole lot. But really, I suck at running the top here. I think I could have done a lot better if I could have ran around the top better. But it was a good racy track, though. I mean, you could really run just about anywhere. I don't know. Those guys up front, they're fast. I know Clifford's fast and all them and whatnot. And if T-Jack wouldn't have lagged out, he would have been fast for sure. So a little bit of a luck of the draw thing, I guess. But still, good outcome, I would say.
Oh yeah, 100%, man. I mean, definitely a big show for a strong field of cars, and like I say, hate to see what happened to Tyler Jackson. I was wondering what happened to him. I knew he was blinking out. Some stuff happens. So
Yeah, he said that he was blinking. He didn't want to get in anybody's way, so he just got out of here. Basically, he didn't want to cause a pile up because of his blinking. So. But yeah, it's a strong field of cars for sure, man. I ran with you guys last week, and that was the first race that I'd actually got a chance to run with you guys, and it was fun last week at Volusia for sure. Probably had a 4th there, and I kind of goofed it up at the end, and me and a guy kind of parked it on each other a couple times, and that was pretty much the end of that. I think I finished 6th there, but yeah, I'm happy with it for Lernerville. It's probably one of my worst tracks, so.
oh yeah,
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, 1%, Devin. Well, we're heading into Huset's next week. What do you think about next week about Huset's? What do you think you can do there?
I typically like the shorter tracks a little bit better, so hopefully I can do pretty good there. It's been a while since I've ran there. I think if I remember right, it was pretty top dominant last time, but it's been a long time since I've ran there, so we'll see. Hopefully I can make it next week. I got a league of my own I'm starting up, so kind of falls on the same day, but I think I'll be done with it prior to this, so hopefully I can make it next week and give it a good run.
Yes, sir. Well, Devin, all I can say, congrats to you on finishing top 3 here tonight at Lernerville. Before you take off, anybody on that 12 machine you want to thank?
Just guys over at DWRL, Josh Patterson for the graphics. That's really about it, man.
All right, well, Devin, like I said, congrats on that P3 here tonight at Lernerville, and you know what? We'll see you again next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy.
All right, well, that was Devin finishing P3 here tonight. So let's bring in our second place runner, Jackson Johnstone. Jackson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, I know your outcome here. You were kind of expecting to get probably top 3. You said this is your best track. But coming from a 358 to a UMP, probably a little bit different. Take us back to how you got it done here tonight.
Well, I had a great race. I thought that was a lot of fun. I think it was Elliott I was racing with most of the race. It was really good. But we just kept going at each other, and we couldn't catch Clifford because I would catch Clifford and they throw a slider at me, and I was like, "Fuck!" But it was fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a good race. I'm not going to say the league I was in before, but I left because I got wrecked on like lap 2.
Oh,
But I qualified first and won my heat. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm glad to be here in Gsra where there's some clean racing. And we had a good night. I thought everyone raced clean that I could see. I like this. It was nice. Devin kind of get an underdog top 3. So tonight overall was just a really good night, and I had fun. And I want to thank Johnstone Candleworks, Team Excel, and my wife for everything they do for me. So
yes, sir.
it was a fun night.
100%, Jackson. Well, we're heading into Huset's next week. What do you think about Huset's? What do you think you can do there?
I think I can hit the wall. I don't like Houston.
I would agree with you on that part.
Eldora, Lucas Oil, and USA are all good tracks. Houston's does nothing for me, but whatever. It's okay.
You never know. You never know. It could be your night. You could possibly qualify for P1 and lead all 30 laps.
We'll see. This is a tough. I was really hoping Tyler wasn't going to have those internet issues because I thought we were going to have a really good race there to the end of with the top 3 group. But hopefully he can get his internet fixed and be back for next week, and we have a good week where no one's lagging out. I mean, I hate to see people that support the league have issues. So
Oh yeah, 100%.
it is what it
Everyone
is.
does.
But
Yep. Well, Jackson, all I can say, congrats again on a second place run here tonight. You already thank all your sponsors, so you know what? Hopefully you have a great night, Jackson, and we'll see you again next week.
all right, thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, let's bring in your feature winner, Clifford, getting his first win here tonight. Clifford, you got a copy?
10-4, I do, bud. How's it going?
I'm doing all right, man. Well, I said it last week. You were going to get a win, and I tell you what, Lernerville did not disappoint you. You took the lead on lap number 2 and did not look away. Take us back to how you got it done here tonight at Lernerville.
I think I was just kind of fortunate there. I got to follow the leader off into the corner and kind of let him wash up the track, and I was able to get underneath him there. And it still had a lot of traction down on the bottom on exit of 2 there, so I kind of took advantage of that. And I just hoped the slider I threw in 3, he wouldn't have enough momentum to cross me back over too bad. So once we got that accomplished, it was just try not to do anything dumb and not throw myself over the top.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, we saw a lot of guys do that, mostly towards the end of the race. We saw Elliott battling with Jackson. That kind of actually helped you out a little bit as Jackson and him were gaining on you. But we saw Elliott go over to backstretch in the backstretch on the last lap and lose like 5 positions as he was currently second.
Yeah, it was really easy to do there. After that last restart with 5 or 6 to go, the track changed a little bit, and there wasn't a lot to lean on, like in the center exit of 2. I almost threw myself over probably the second lap after the restart, and I told myself, don't do that again. And I was glad they were battling with each other. Not that I didn't want to have a good battle for the lead or anything, but keep the pressure off and make sure I didn't make any mistakes trying to outrun somebody. So it made my job a little bit easier. So I
Yeah.
like that they did that.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Well, Clifford, all I can say, congrats to you on getting your first win here tonight at GSRA. I believe you will be taking the points lead after tonight. Yes, so you are currently in first with 172 points. John Stone right behind you with 154, and Elliot O'Neill sitting tied with him for second. So currently sitting P1 in points. So as of right now, you're looking pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. I know the points leader had a little bit of technical issues tonight, so you never really want to take the points lead that way. But I feel like I've been pretty consistent and right there, so it's good to put a few races here together in a row, solid finishes, get the season started off well. That always helps, and hopefully he'll be back next week and we can duke it out for another win.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Clifford, well, congrats on the win here tonight. Before you take off, anybody on the 63 you want to thank?
Yeah, absolutely. I got to thank the guys over at 3D Racing for always keeping me on my toes, making sure I'm the best driver I can be for the time. There's some great drivers over there that keep me on my limits. Got to thank Scott Dobbs for giving me a little bit of spot and help there the second half of this race after he had some unfortunate issues. Big shout out to Meesmer Family Racing. Timmy, he gave me this paint for the car, so big shout out for that. I like the way she sparkles in the dark here. And run a league on Thursdays, SimFans Racing League. They run a couple different versions of cars. One of them being UMP Modifieds about half the year, so that seat time in these cars really helps. I got to give a shout out to those guys for giving me another place to race during the week.
Oh, yeah, 100%, Clifford. Well, like I said, congrats on the win, and you know what? We'll see you again next week as we head to Houston's.
Absolutely, man. I think qualifying is going to be a premium there, so I appreciate you throwing these on, and glad to always get to watch some stuff on YouTube. So thank you. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank you. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna wrap up tonight's stream. Congrats again on Clifford on getting the dub here tonight. First win for him, man. I would love to actually interview Elliot. I don't know if we'll be able to. I can try to see if I can get him in here real quick for everyone. I know everyone wants to hear what happened on that last lap, so let's see if I can get him real quick. Give me a hot second, guys. Yeah, we'll see if we can get him in here real quick. If he doesn't join here within a minute or so, we'll probably just gonna end the stream. But I wanna, like I said, you guys wanna see him talk. I mean, he got sent to the hot dog stand on the last lap, so we'll see if we can get him in here real quick. I'm not too sure if this is Elliot or not. Okay, let's see. We'll try it again real quick. I don't believe we're gonna get an interview with Elliot. You know what? Maybe next week before we head into our qualifying, we might have to bring it up to him. Next week and probably get his, reference. We'll see what happened. But I believe that's gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna wrap it up here. I don't think he's gonna join. So hope everyone enjoyed tonight's racing action. I know it kind of sucked with my overlay once again. I've been trying to get it working out with these guys. I need to get with them more again. Figure out what's going on. The update that they had didn't work again, so we'll see what I can do. Hopefully get it up and running before next week again. Try to. But overall, guys, hopefully everybody has a great night. Enjoy their weekend. Yeah, peace.